Alan, you wanted a response from last week at Rochdale. Short turnaround probably worked in our favour. I think you got it today.
Yeah, we got a good response. Maybe just having their feet up last weekend, giving that energy at the end just to find that sucker punch. But so proud of them. The lads, we had to make changes. The changes were forced upon us. You know, we cobbled the sides together. We got some signings in. Only had one session with us because of the way the week fell, and I thought they were very good. There's lots of areas we can still improve on, but there's lots of positives, and so proud of that team. You know, joint favourites, massive spenders. They probably spend more on the coaching staff than we have on the players. You know, the backroom staff, come here with 50 odd players today, staff, everything, all singing, all dancing, and we've took them to the wire, and I think they know they got away with one there. That's probably what hurts the most, but if we start learning from these close losses, these draws, then we're going to be good back end of the season. I always knew that these first few games we have to find our best side. We've had a massive turnover in the off season, and we're getting close to that. And I do believe that the second half of the season we will be much better. And if we're showing signs like this today, positive signs like this today, then we won't be far away.
It was a bit of a strange game that neither side really seemed to get a foothold in the game to go 2 or 3 scores in front of the opposition. It was always a close local derby. The age-old thing that a game lasts for 80 minutes, just when we nudge in front by a penalty, I think you've only got 1 or 2 sets maximum to hold out. We're containing Keighley down in their 30-40 metre area, and then it's just an offloading a tackle that gets them quarter of the way up the field from halfway and puts them into good ball then.
Yeah, disappointing. Obviously they've shifted there and they've got us, they've thrown the kitchen sink at it. But I mean, before that, I think some of the tries we let in today were a little bit soft. The first one, they've gone through us. Off the back of the scrum call that we'd have to look at again, and then obviously the Miller tries just too soft. We've got to defend our goal line better there. Obviously
at the last play that won Keighley the game, I'm going to ask you, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Certainly from where I was filming from, it looked a forward pass out to Mo Goro. I know you probably can't say anything.
Well, we've watched it back. Yeah, look, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to take because I think you're not far off at all there. But they know better than us, mate. They know better than us. They're the rest. They know better than us. We just coach the teams. It's a tough one to take, and I'd say we shouldn't put ourselves in that position. We should defend that set. But it's hard. It's hard for the lads to take.
Yeah, it's one of those that when you watch the full set back, yes, they made the break, but we managed to scramble back and seem to contain them, and then they just got us on that sucker play on the last play of the game that they scored from. And it's obviously they're the little things that you need to be putting right in training. This week's obviously a bit of an anomaly with only 2 days in. And are they the sort of things that you'll be picking out and putting right on the training field going into a fortnight's time?
Yeah, definitely. I think we found a way to get points today, didn't we? A couple of penalties, couple of tries. We probably weren't as fluent with the ball, but we knew that would be the case because we had 3 players in who haven't been with us for more than an hour's training on Wednesday. Defensively we weren't far off, but I say the tries were a bit soft. It's a good week for us just to reset. Like I say, the start of the season. He's finding out about our team, finding out about our best 17, and we're going to the next phase of games now. I don't think many teams have had a tougher start than us. Rochdale are going to be up there, Keighley are going to be up there, Oldham were relegated from the Championship last year, so we've had a tough start. I think we could be sitting on a win against Oldham and a win against Keighley and more points, so we need to find and get them points back during the year.
Obviously we've got the bye next week, and then Midlands the week after that. As you say, it's a tough start. Where would you say we're at the minute, and what have you picked out so far?
Yeah, I don't think we're far off at all. I think consistency is a big one for us. Like I say, we're finding out about these young lads and they're going to improve week in, week out. I just think completing sets after tries, being spit smart with our set finishes, just probably the attention to detail in a game over the course of the 80 minutes. And a big one for us is being able to play away from home. We've got to be better away from home. We were outstanding tonight. I was so proud of them. I know we've been beat, but we were outstanding tonight. But we have to take that intensity when we're playing at Rochdale's, your Midlands, your Swintons, everywhere. And that's a big focus for us, of getting some consistency, and that comes from our actions week in, week out.
Well, commiserations on tonight. We've got a fortnight now to put it right, so good luck for training over the next fortnight, and we'll see you again at Midlands. Yeah,
let's hopefully get some bodies back. It's coming at a good time for us. So Jordan Simon, Canberry got hurt today as well, so we lost that rotation there as well. So it's got a good time for us. We'll reset, and we'll be well up for Midlands away come 2 weeks Sunday.
Thank you, Alan.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.